have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Number 12, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Putting all the weight of the world onto her and Bailey Story. See how that works out for her.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Flaherty, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that one's going to get into the corner. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
The WWE tonight, very different scenario. But again, keep an eye on Lyra. From the meter, she likes to usually a competitor wants to stay loose under pressure. Trying to stay loose in the ring. It'll take the press away. It makes it hard to breathe.
Foul ball there.
Be as relaxed as possible. Lyra
Just underway here in Detroit.
We talked about this just a few moments ago. 8-2 ball tonight.
He takes off. That's ripped into the outfield. Meadows giving chase. Flashes the leather of the running catch. And there's one down. Here's some real power at the plate. Jackson Chorial.
Really strong hitting performance recently, hitting better than 350 this year.
Runner breaks for third. And missed. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
That solo base right there was all about the jump off the pitcher. He got a nice lead, tied him up perfectly. He was off to the races as soon as that pitcher went by. That's how you want to do it. That excites the entire team over there in the dugout.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spin on anything that's down.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Nice grab. The Tigers coming up.
Bottom line.
Clayton Torres. Up now for the Tigers.
Opportunity, but on a long enough timeline, failure to cash in on these opportunities will be the out. Still 1-1. Got a 100 roster, 10-day winner.
Good take by Torres. That's a bullet that goes foul.
Yes, Ellie,
That one's in there. 2-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get in the end or even off the edge. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're really trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 on the way. Swings and misses. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. At the bottom of the lineup, a guy trying to turn things around. Meadows.
Yeah, he just hasn't been much of a threat this year. Hitting in the 200s right now. When you're going through this lineup, his struggles really seem to stand out. But he's doing whatever he can to get back on track, and so we'll see if he can find his way in this one. Maybe show some good signs to us, get it going some way, somehow.
Kerry Carpenter, the next to hit. That one fouled off.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Fastball for a strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that is back here in Detroit. New inning getting started. So the Milwaukee Brewers had an outstanding start to the season. Only a few weeks in, but so far they're every bit as good as expected, Siggy.
We've got the opportunity to just see how confident this ball club is. And everyone knew coming in they were going to be a good team. And sometimes teams can struggle under those lofty expectations, but
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Meadows should have this one. And makes the grab. And that's the third. Back in Comerica Park. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
Impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
He's got it. And a quick out the ball. Mizarowski with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Got him swinging. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Here's Brandon Nibble. This one in the air center field. Chorio under it. And that will end the inning. We'll move to the third. No score.
Popularized by the kids.
Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and look at the numbers.
Send it to the corner by Bailey. Bailey knocks him a shot down the line. Looking to build a little bit of momentum here. Oh, he's caught big by Green, but he's with a chance.
Sanchez wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. That knocks them down to one challenge left.
That's the big tag. Bailey trying himself to the corner. It's a guy to tag the line. Too high. And here's Humphrey. And Perry from over the mountain to the wall. Got it simple as the virus. And on the ground. And I'll tell you,
Foul ball. And they'll do it again.
and a quick by Payne.
Got him swinging. One away.
That slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so the guys in that position, you get them to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Slides for the stop. Over to first.
Bailey now looking to fight for three, looking for another Bailey Valley.
You saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
This is Bryce Terang.
Good job.
And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
3-pitch strikeout last time off. Got a little more of a fight in this one.
That one ripped. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Boy, what a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Nobody expected it to be easy, but what a homecoming for Payne.
And there's a foul ball.
Looking for a little added insurance, but instead Payne able to turn the tide into his own favor. Fights the wire of a Payne. And it's still. And the man's disappointed.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. Juan Soto with a rocket. His 7th home run of the season. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
You almost feel bad for the baseball when Juan Soto hits it. His swing is so powerful. Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line. But good thing that big ball was
She's going to turn.
Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
Swing and a ground ball. It's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Kazuma Okamoto up now for the Brewers.
She's going to turn and watch.
Gets up a base hit to center his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss. And down 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Yelich leads off first with 2 down in the inning. Pass to third, but it kicks foul. 2-2. Swings through, and that's a strikeout. Play strike rate 3 in the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Hold on. And not only beats it for the citizens, but that's $5 if you're in the environment, right? It beats for the day also.
That triple digits.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one calling for a strike. Probably go away, but hopefully they come back in there to try to finish you off.
That one finds the zone. And a count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
My Brewers.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Struck him out swinging, and that's 4 strikeouts. So digging in, Parker Meadows. Swinging a foul on the play. Meadows with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
Foul ball left side, he'll see another.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
2 down, nobody on. Tries to check his swing. Now look to third. And he won around. Not an easy. Back here in Detroit as we go to the top of the 4th. Munetaka Murakami up now for the Brewers. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm. As you can see, him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let it continue. And that's a really good sign.
Hospitality package. The countdown to kickoff is on.
Base knock center field.
Throw
Back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Gary Sanchez at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Looking for a second. But Page able to counter another boom. Rampage. Fighting bacteria. Plus the Page.
Foul off. He was late. The Brewers trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 0-2 down. Sears strikes it out for the second time today. He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see.
Late on that fastball. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Got the back going too soon at strike 2.
Man, that was pretty close right there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
It's like a pretty good pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting the play in the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all he could do was hope to foul that off.
Foul off left side. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul.
The better part of the year. A lot of people, a lot of the flowers, but
Got it, swinging for the kill. Brewers straight a couple. They're on top by a count of 3-0. Back in Comerica Park, ready to go, bottom 4. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers.
Well, these Tigers, just lacking discipline at the plate this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches. They're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
2 outs, base is empty. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Struck out swinging his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Pitch misses. Ball 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. In the air to left center. Judge has a beat on it. And that's the inning. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Brewers 3 and the Tigers nothing.
I lost my reputation. I lost dignity.
Ready now for the 5th inning. Digging in, Jackson Chorio.
Now, greatest never seen the rest of
Up the middle, Carpenter. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
So, okay.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Ozuna takes it in for the out. 2 down. Now it's Christian Yelich. 1 for 2. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Gets some to chase after that one. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Saved at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Oh, he's all right. And now the hustle out to check on him. That is quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Swings over the top of that one. On the ground, right side. On to first, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leads one, but they lead at 3-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now here's the Tigers' leading hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
Well, these Tigers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point. And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
And that's on me.
That one just misses.
That's my
Full
game.
count now. Man, that got him square in the mask.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
That's on me.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy is bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Hey, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
They missed by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So that removes their last challenge. That finds the mark on the inside corner. The Tigers hitless so far in the game.
And I made it.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. And they'll do it again.
And I miss you.
2-2
Yeah,
now.
we traded together. We were able to be champions together. We moved right up the street. We fought in my game.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. Stays alive.
Because so much like I wanted to put my championship. I wanted to be in the title.
That's too low. And it's a full count.
That's my fault.
Goes out looking for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Milo batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
I'm sorry.
Come on.
Well struck right field. So ranging back, feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. So 5 perfect innings in the books. You're watching Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Scott Efros. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
I know. I do him, and I understand. And you should. And I love you on business.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
That's outside. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
The 2-1. And the sweeper is off the plate.
We didn't need you then. And we felt
Way up right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone.
you the same
Third
way
home
you
run of
love
the season, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Judge now. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Go.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Back-to-back hits. And they were hit hard.
Hey.
Can't make contact with the sweeper. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. On the ground to third. Suarez over to second. A sensational double play. Back to the top of the order. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers. He's 1 for 3. Picked up his first major league hit earlier.
Well, there's no time for him to be reflective right now, but you know he will be later on. The pressure's on a little bit with that first knock out of the way.
The only question now is where to go slow it off.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just one contact with balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
2 down, nobody on. And it's fell off. He'll do it again.
But we can't help it. You're singing for the road. 10,000 slide on for me.
Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 7:57 p.m.
That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Manager at
Ripping one into the guy, got some more overall. Hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely
chop to the left side. And that goes foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2. easy. And the double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Everything came together for him. Just didn't come through down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, but right on top of it.
Chorio at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Here's your 1. And that one is lifted in the air. And that is that. Another run for Milwaukee. Back here in Detroit, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Marcelo's out for the Tigers. He'll challenge, thought that was ball. Good eye at the plate. He'll keep up their and they'll do it again. Fights it off, he'll say another. They've got a full lineup. When you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit,
The time is
they're right at the top of the
8:04.
list. Goes down swinging for the strikeout.
Another time for batter 30
Strikeout number
minutes.
8. The Tigers down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. That's in there. That's strike 1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 more. Now it's going to be Handles, throws it first, and that is the inning. So he's perfect through 6. This is Brewers baseball on the show, Wisconsin. Back at Connor Clark. They put themselves out in front of the nice display of the plate. Take a look at the spring chart for where their hits have landed.
It looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Brewer. Spraying it all over the yard. Good team effort at the plate.
And there's 1 out. Here's Yelich at the dish. This guy one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end.
Even Page understands the assignment. He knows he's one of the most complete superstars of this or any roster. But again, you're dealing with three late and the first time ever, these two go one-on-one here tonight. Brandon Swayze splits his wings and flies with fire as he takes the lead from Page. Brandon Lee, such a difference of over the past month.
Swinging a ground ball off the middle. It's a fielder's choice. Here comes the
Hall of Famer, A.J. Styles.
Tyler Holt on the pitch here.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed
On the
hitter.
classic right here, so we'll see how he's going to get ready for me. He's sticking to the basics. They stand out of the veteran.
Crush one out of here.
I'm sure
An absolute
I don't like
temperature
what he said, but no doubt. He's super talented in the right of the right game.
Man is so clean right now. I think he felt the baseball take contact with the bat.
That's driving his bounce up and bounce up. That's what our fighters think of NXT. But
Back in 2018.
Life is something W. Overhand shot by Dragon Lee Anderson with a thunderstruck by all ego. He's a change up. Black belt karate taekwondo. Dragon Lee with a break to the wrestling. Dragon Lee won on
We call in this game. Here comes a new out for the Brewers, John Gray.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And a strike to Glaber.
Dragon got all of it, hooks the far leg. Is it enough to kick off by Page?
Ground ball inside.
To be an award-winning superstar, the caliber of all his goes to Page. Well,
Damn, that's the first note. Damn, I give up my note here.
And now the first baseman, Blake.
Fuck.
And
Right government understands how to
There goes my no hair.
Scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
There goes my fucking no hair.
Struck him out looking. Kurtz thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of his zone, but it falls a ball. So they still got both their challenges. This to third, a stop, a deep one, and two on play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Here to the bottom of the 7th. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Detroit.
Fucking give up a hit.
Aaron Judge up now for the Brewers. This one smoked on its way out of here. Aaron Judge with a rocket in his 6th home run of the season. Here's A.J. Hinch.
No, I'm pissed. I give up a fucking hit.
Nobody out with a run in. And we're to the top of the 8th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good job to fight that one off.
No, I'm pissed because I give up right here.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he
Our first hit I give up is in the 17th.
I'm sure there's sometimes where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches.
I give up one hit in the 7th inning.
Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard. So back to the top of the order. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice line to center.
Runner on the go. In the air.
Get out here, get out here, get out here, get.
Back there, it's got a
Fuck.
chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. He takes it on his own. It's long going. And he grounds one back up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Chorio.
Dragon Lee trying to fight back in the matchup against all ego into the plate.
And that one's foul.
What the matchup is about Dragon Lee. Oh, and Dragon Lee fighting back.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Throw to third. Safe. Double steal.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at his plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to go down, but he gave it. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a right turn gets away from the catcher, and they pick up the run.
Eagle stays alive.
Come on, Solo.
And Dragon Lee, look at him.
Bounce it back with 2 strikes.
Sizing up pain. He's to be on Dream Street at the moment.
2 on, 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Come on, Solo.
Great question that I do not have an answer to. Dragon Lee appears to be looking for Operation Dragon.
That one is absolutely bounced.
Get out here, get out here, get out here. Gone.
That might be an upgrade.
another homer. His second home run of the game, and they go 3 on the board. It's 8-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. He's flexing his power with another home run. Not surprising when you've got that.
Extremely comfortable on the road. The pace, one
So
step
2
ahead.
down, and now it'll be Christian Yelich. Tap foul to play.
Small eagle out there.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Every time Dragon Lee has built a bit of momentum, Ethan Page has snuffed it right out. And here's the Dragon Lee. He's trying to hang out on the top rope. Joe placed her elbows to an eye that is got an outside now. I'm sure their Page dumped that from. And now Dragon Lee.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Through first. That'll end the inning after welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Or Ethan Page might be. As we say, triple play, Anselin Lucha.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, work to send him packing to start the inning. And miss it around. Even the pitches were in the strike zone. Tag mode all the way. And that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
That's in there. Hot shot to third. Tosses to first. And that is out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Dragon looking to call it out. Perhaps looking for the sound flash.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Right side, Terrell. That ends the frame. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Kenley Jansen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
This one in the air.
Take another look at the closing on the destiny.
And there's 1-1.
Really nice job being true to your first hit of the ball.
Next to hit, Munetaka Murakami. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The Brewers up big in this one. Here at the top of the ninth. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Later on tonight, in our main event on Monday Night Raw, the battle for the round tag team titles.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Came out. And there's 2 away.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, and you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact, but that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Comes up empty.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. There comes an 0-2 to Judge. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down. Back in Comerica Park. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Marcell Ozuna up now for the Tigers. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Sliced hard but foul.
Everybody's back to the rookie. Successful to the island.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Saturday in the cage. And then,
Oh, look at the stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play.
It's John Breaker, it's Logan Paul, and it's Oscar Ford. They don't want to sacrifice. You don't want to sacrifice.
Haas, not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. To third. Oh, he brings it down. Nice play. Throw to first. Got him now. Nice play.
In the history of all human beings.
So they're down to the far line. Parker Meadows. Now to play. Parker out there in the field. And that turns the line over. 1 for 3. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment. A new pitcher in the game, Rob Zastrisny. He last pitched 2 days ago. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Foul ball.
That's our main event later on tonight. Now the clock for the
Tigers down to their final strike.
Here's
Takes
John.
the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's the ball game.
That was a good game,
22 wins
but
in a row. You know
I give up ahead.
to do that, to come to the ballpark against a very good team on the other side of the diamond that are all major leaguers, to reel off 22 wins. Just incredible. That ties Cleveland's run in 2017, and I want to see if they can keep this thing going.
They got 2
Maybe
hits.
get to 30.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton
Oh, yeah.
and our entire
Oh, I
outstanding
give up 2
crew, here will
hits.
be the show. I'm John Shelby. We'll see you soon.
Damn.
Run, 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 run,